No.
I need to go to see your badge.
Look at this here.
Out of the way of the car. Come on.
Not impressed.
It's a man or woman? Oh, it's a man or woman.
Either way, they shouldn't be on the road.
Huh?
Oh. You have to get train, I guess.
That's my type of road.
This is very nice. Sports locker. There's a Cadbury shop over there. There's a Haribo shop. I love golden bears. Las iguanas, Costa. The little train, look, yeah. The liquorist.
ชาวนะคะเพื่อนๆสวยนะสวยครั้งแรกที่มาเหมือนกันถ้าใครไม่เคยมาก็มานะคะ nice town นะพี่ดา
Very, very nice and clean. You see no litter about or nothing.
สะอาดสะอ้านดี
It's a lot of tourist area, this is mine, but
นักท่องเที่ยวเยอะ
there's a holiday inn there as well, so if you want to stay into the town. A Cadbury shop and a Haribo shop. We got to go and have a little look in here.
Obviously, when your eyes swallow, like if you look down, you can still see your own eyelids
Jelly dummies.
We already got that all that
There's the tower. That's the tower platform. Standing. Yeah, just pointed at Jess now. Levi's shop, Michael Kors. It's a car park underneath here as well.
Me a tiny minute left to go back.
Oh, that's cool.
2 hours and 20 minutes left.
That's cool. Oh, look. There's the tower dabs here. So we could have parked underneath here, but where we are is probably a bit quieter. See more shops, look, Ralph Lauren, Puma.
You name it.
Yeah, they got it all here, I gotta say. Boss.
ช้อปปิ้งนะคะเพื่อนๆมาแบรนด์
Cook shop, look. Oh, it's a nice breeze. So this is Gunwharf. It's not far from here, I don't think. You might probably see it from here.
I'm saying no. Oh yeah, it's blue.
No, it's another ferry place.
Aber Adidas sind noch gar nicht, ne?
There's the tower. So this is the waterfront. Look what I can see over there. Giggling squid.
Oh,
See it?
see, yeah. Not that
Behind the
big.
grey thing there, look.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
It's a Thai restaurant, Giggling Squid. There's one in Cardiff as well. Oh, look at that, look. Slug and lettuce, Wagamama. Ho, Vietnamese. I wonder if we've got banh mi up there. Burger King over there, Dab's alright. Vietnamese noodle, look.
Oh, that
That's nice the water's looking now. So there's another Isle of Wight link up there. They are just the foot passenger ones, you can't drive on them.
Yeah. I'd rather bring one out. Give it back.
It's a beautiful port. So we've had a rice lolly now, so we're okay now.
สวยมากค่ะเพื่อนๆมาเที่ยวนะคะโพสต์มาร์ทนะคะสวยมากน้ำทะเลก็ใส
I think around this other side, around this Stabs, you probably see it. Bella d'Italia. Yeah. Yeah. Pizza Express. Zizzy. So all the food places. Slim Chickens.
That's like slim chickens.
So there's the Spinnaker Tower. So this is the entrance. Right opposite the cafes is Burger King. And then you go right away up. Right away up. I'm not sure what the cost is, it doesn't say. There's the opening times. It's probably one of the nicest shopping centres I've seen though.
I know by the sea
Especially right on the docks as well.
all the shop you can do shopping
It's been done very nice.
เป็นศูนย์ช้อปปิ้งที่สวยที่สุดนะคะที่มาอยู่ใกล้ทะเลมีทุกร้านมีทุกแบรนด์แล้วก็มีที่ท่องเที่ยวเยอะด้วยไม่ผิดหวังค่ะถ้ามาที่นี่ถ้าใครชอบช้อปปิ้งนะคะมาเลยค่ะมีทุกแบรนด์นะคะอาหารอร่อยก็มีเยอะ
So you can have a beach holiday and go shopping at the same
Yeah.
time.
ๆมาทะเลด้วยแล้วก็ช้อปปิ้งด้วยในที่เดียว
Oh, look at
ให
the
ญ่
Ralph,
มากอ่ะ
look at the Ralph Lauren shop. That's a big one.
We went to cinema.
Dune coach.
Coach New York
The seating area as well.
เป็นไรแฮมเบอร์
Look at the handbags in there. Look.
ใครชอบแบรนด์นะคะมาที่ทุกที่นอกค่ะ
Some old and new classic scooters here. Yeah, Royal Alloy, proper Lambretta with that. And that right, Vespa PX,
No, mate, I've got my partner on.
and that right,
Yeah, okay, so well.
TV.
Yeah, we're going on top.
So we're going on the alley cat now, a little.
Definitely go to the top and then you can
Yeah.
actually see outside.
We're gonna go on a little cruise now around the docks. Big one coming in. Wanna go now, one, Jess?
This is loaded right down to the waterline. And look at the HGV lorries sticking out the back even. They're really full today.
Wow.
That is a good shipload. Of course, it's the holiday starting, isn't it?
Look how small the lorry looks at the back of it. Look how small a lorry looks.
Oh, that's cool.
See you, look.
Oh, look at that one. Look at the lorry over there.
Yeah, look how small. I have a feeling now it's like the earthquake again. Feel it?
Oh,
Going?
yeah.
So I feel this feeling now doing that. That's how the ground goes.
You just rocking constantly.
Like this. This is what the ground was doing.
They build all the waterside apartments. The 92-shop factory outlet, they built Spinnaker Tower. Look up underneath the tower, please, to the first floor, it's glass. If you're going to go up there to look at the view, walk over the glass. Have a look down, 100 metres to the water below. Now we just passed White Rider 1. If you look right behind us, here comes White Rider 2. White Rider 2 has just come across from Ryde Pier on the Isle of Wight, and it's heading just here to the railway station on the right. It'll drop off its passengers, pick up some more, and make the 23-minute crossing back. Now for those people who just joined me a second ago back at Gunwharf, please don't go anywhere, you haven't had your harbour tour yet. We're just calling into the second stop, the dockyard, to drop off the passengers that have. While we're here, we're going to pick up some more passengers and carry on with the tour. If you are leaving here and now, can you check? Have you got all of the belongings and possessions you brought in Morgan?
Dad, the railway station, but there, look.
Along with us today,
See, so we walked all the way over to here.
And please be very careful stepping off the vessel. Now for those people who are staying on board now, when everybody else gets off, try and get the seats on the right-hand side, facing the Warrior, the big black ship. Because when we get going again, everything you're going to want to look at is over the right-hand side.
Come on, Dabs.
It's a few yeah. What are you doing?
It's recording video now.
Look over there.
Back in the day, when Britain had 3 separate fleets, the red, the white and the blue. Now the Warrior was built by a company called the Thames Iron Works. They had a football team. Over the years it becomes West Ham. This is why their nickname is the Hammers, or the Irons, because of the Thames Iron Works. So remember, keep facing the Warrior, that's our starboard side, our right hand side. And for the first half of the tour, everything passes down that starboard side there. So this is the corner of South Railway Jetty, the start of HMS Nelson. About 3.5 miles of continuous quay operated by the Navy. The red bricked building here with the stone tower is Semaphore Tower, home to Portsmouth VTS, Vessel Traffic Service. Guys, if you look at the jetty just here, look just underneath the jetty. Look at the hundreds of big bass just tucked away under there. Look, they're hunting. Look, they come out. The harbour is full, millions of tiny little bait fish. And these guys are... Have you seen the seagulls in the harbour? How many thousands of... Because the harbour is full up with these bass. Look at them, the size of these guys. Now look in front of us as well, guys. As I drive through the seagulls, especially on the way back, the bass are everywhere in the harbour. Isn't this lovely?
See them all?
Yeah.
Our waters are nice and clean and warm, and they're all coming in. So, look at my seagulls having a rest where all day they've been fishing. Okay, right guys, over to the right, that blue building was the waiting room of a railway station. It was the end of the line, literally the last stop for trains, the supply trains, and now again, even the occasional because this is a really interesting ship. I want to look at it. It doesn't look much. The Argus, launched in 1981, was a commercially operated ferry, and it was bought in 1982 by the MOD for the Falklands War. It's just coming back into service now. Today, it is a primary casualty receiving ship. Now on board is a 100-bed medical complex. It has a state-of-the-art emergency department and 2 operating theatres. Now if you get, I'm talking very, very seriously wounded, if they can get you on board a ship like this in under an hour, they call this the golden hour, your chance of living goes right up. If it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, you're in trouble. Shock, start set other complications. So this sort of ship is a godsend if you have got serious injuries. Look around the back, you see a grey metal bridge. Look underneath it to the gateway. If you were to pass through that gate and make your way back, you get to number 1 dry dock, the oldest dry dock anywhere in the world today. Now just coming up to the aircraft carrier, HMS Queen Elizabeth, first of the 2 Queen Elizabeth class carriers at 65,000 tonnes, the largest carriers built for the Navy, and they were mostly built in Rosyth. 284 metres long, 39 metres wide at the waterline, 73 metres wide above the top deck. A full quota of aircraft is 36, but they can easily manage up to 70. Most of the aircraft carried are F-35B Lightning II multi-role fighters The rest, every type of helicopter. The crew complement, 679. There's purpose-built accommodation for up to 250 Marines. Now add all the pilots, the air crews, and the technicians. Now you're looking at 1,600 people. Reaching speeds of 30 knots. Operational rate, 10,000 nautical miles. It costs £3.2 million to build. Now folks, we've got another about 45 minutes before we're at high tide. The harbour is nearly full up. Now, Portsmouth Harbour used to be very, very challenging. You couldn't sail big ships. Because when you got here, where the harbour is, every time the tide went out, all of this end down here was much dry. Miles of mud and sandbanks until the tide came back. Back in those times, we had a hard floater, thousands of floaters. And all of the water I'm going to drive you through now has been dug out by hand by prisoners. It took years. There's also 5 dry docks in front of us. You can see HMS Dragon, the big destroyer, the second one. Each one of those big dry docks ahead of us leads back to a 30-acre lagoon of water. We had them dig all that out as well. When they finish over there, they line the floor with bricks. They let the water flow back in. You can keep a high tide back there, no matter what's going on. Now, I don't normally come this way, straight across, but what's brought you to the port to see us? Frigate 234, an Iron Duke. This isn't a Pompey ship, she's a Devonport ship. The frigates are stationed down Devonport. Now it's a submarine hunter. Of course that's not all she does. This frigate has been involved in every theatre of operation through it, having great success in anti-piracy patrols around the world, same level of success looking for the drug runners. That's the pocket over to the right, it literally is the shape of one. You can't go in there. All of those fuel barges and things are operated by Serco, a massive civilian company. Now the little painted ship there is warship Tyne, named after the River Tyne. You can see HMS Dragon, D35, dry dock number 2. Now they purposely kept it flooded because they're diving, they're checking the whole of the hull of the Dragon. Now she's just come to the end of a 3-year-long, £40 million super upgrade. Now this is an empty dry dock, the first one. Now over to the right then, we got the Defender, warship B-36. Now, she's the 4th of the 6 destroyers undergoing this multi-million-pound upgrade. Now they're all happy about new engines, new generators, a total strip down and rebuild of all the radars and missile tracking systems. This is a once-in-a-lifetime super upgrade for all 6 of the destroyers. the 6 destroyers undergoing the refit. The only one that hasn't been done is the Duncan, and they won't do the Duncan until the end of next year, when these guys are very new. That's the 30-acre lagoon of water there. That's where the 5 dry docks lead into. So remember, all of that they dug out by hand, while thousands of guys stretched around here digging this. We're just coming up to the wave night on the cruise ship 389, wave class, fast lane tanker, or a 20-foot sea ship. The rendezvous with her out at sea, she told you up the fuel. Now while you were there, you could collect your water. This is being done by the much bigger and newer tide class tanker. So these Vietnam wave class will both be taken out of service and decommissioned when they're up for sale. Now notice all the tugboats, everything along here is Circa. Circa are massive Indian company that supports the Royal Navy. The round stone tower in front of us was built by prisoners digging out this end of the harbour. We made the buildings around the gardens stand on top and tried to keep some sort of water. They lay just like that. And if they can cause any problems, trouble, or mischief, the tower is the end of the Royal Naval Quay, and everything in front of us is the commercial port called Portico. Portico are the second biggest importer of fruit and vegetables in the UK, second only to Dover. They bring up to 70% of the UK's bananas here. And the Lombok Strait here is a geese-line banana boat that came across from Bridgetown in Barbados. Now, if she brings only bananas and is fully loaded, there's 20 million bananas on board the ship. But look what came in this morning, the Ada Sol, registered in Genoa, Italy, built in February 2011. Now, she can carry 2,194 passengers with 609 crew. There's 14 decks. Now she's currently on a 9-day round trip from Hamburg. Her first stop was here, Portsmouth. Tonight she goes to Portland, then she goes to Falmouth, then she goes to Ireland. And ends up back in Hamburg. Lovely ship, love the balconies with the sunlight that's here. We're fully booked with cruise ships now for the next 2 years. Now we are the second busiest boat to come round the corner. Our boss's boat is coming out. All of the land you're looking at over there is a huge island And that's all the modern built. The prisoners were digging out of Portsmouth Harbour. It was all being carted across there bit by bit, dumped. And over the years it just comes back and back, building the whole thing. Look, guys, we're just coming up to a big barge that's sat here. Now, if you could see right through the middle of this barge now, straight back, there's a castle on the shore. So wait till we get to the end, and if you look straight back to the shore, there's a massive castle sat over there. It's called Portsmouth Castle. It was a Roman fort originally. They had built those outer walls the first time in 285 AD. Now, years later being used by Saxons. When the Normans found it, it was in a bit of a state. They repaired it, they add on to it, build the buildings inside it, and it becomes Portsmouth Castle. Now, 285 is documented. This is when Portsmouth Harbour had actually become a naval base. Roman ships came to Portsmouth. Now, the harbour's pretty much full right up now. Officially, it's Portsmouth Harbour 2 as well. But I can tell by looking at the now, tonight, when the tide goes out, that's why you can cross it. And that's why you can the boat. Thank Johnson. Why did they just sail straight over the middle? Because even now, in some places, big sandbanks just follow the middle by the ground. This is why you can bring ships into Portsmouth. This is how you do it. They trade I'm just looking at the black and yellow post, corners that sat there with his wings drying.